cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I am your host, EP96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. Follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, fellows, and welcome to another edition of Think Thursday. Today, man, I don't have a topic today. I just want to talk about random bull-ish that has happened to me in the past. Just in the past couple weeks.
You're a character, bro. I can imagine shit happening to you daily.
Oh my! So I wake up this morning, right? You know, I'm getting up, get dressed, and I wash my face, brush my teeth, do all my little grooming, whatever. And I'm headed. I'm running to get, trying to get us breakfast or whatever. So don't take this story the wrong way. I'm going to get our breakfast, for the podcast, and I'm getting older, right? And I had gray hairs in my nose, and I was trying to pluck them out. So let me explain. Before you start, I was trying to pluck my these gray hair. They curl up, and I was like, man, what? This hair was really bothering me, right? So I guess I got into it too much, and someone, this girl I knew that I used to date, she rolled up right next to me, and she takes her finger and she goes all the way up. She makes the air motion and puts I'm up in my nose digging for boogers. And I'm screaming. Now, mind you, my window is up. It's not down. I'm screaming out the window like, no, I'm not digging in my nose. I know what it looked like. And she gone. She already under the beltway. But I'm embarrassed. And right now, I'm embarrassed about the situation, and I hope she's listening, because I really wasn't digging.
So you say you was trying to pluck
gray
hairs out your nose.
That's it.
Were you plucking them with some tweezers, or you plucking them with your fingers?
And that's why I was trying to get at about the breakfast. So that's I wash my hands.
No, were you plucking them? Were you plucking
like an excuse is about to start?
What were you plucking? Were you plucking them with tweezers or your fingers?
What did you have?
I don't have a purse, so I don't have tweezers.
Okay. Just yes or no?
Fingers, right?
Fingers.
You know it was my fingers.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Now, in my mind, if you're plucking something, you would need to get a grip on it to pull it. So you mean to tell me two of your fingers fit up in your nostril? Two fingers fit in a nostril.
That just goes to show how hard he was digging.
Either your nostril is huge or your fingers are small, and I can tell you, based upon what I'm looking at.
Neither of the two.
So either your nostril is big or your fingers are small, man.
Man, I don't know.
You know he half Tasmanian devil. That kind of shows. When he said the hair was curly.
Well, that was embarrassing. But
it curled up afterwards, I guess. I don't, because that's what it was straight.
Okay, we don't have to do science.
Did you get the hair? Did you get it?
You know what? Nothing came out on my fingers.
Nope.
However, okay, I'm trying to explain. Did I get it? The itchiness went away. So it may have either fell to the floor because it wasn't on my finger, the gray hair, or I just probably repositioned it and it's going to get me later. I don't know.
Okay, as soon as you pull your fingers, because you was at the light. As soon as you pull,
I was driving it.
Okay, you was driving. As soon as you pull your fingers out your nostril, What did you do with those fingers right away? What did you do? Because you was driving. Where did that hand go? Where did it go?
Steering wheel did it.
Where did it go?
Went right on
One
the
hand.
goddamn
So when I get to the light,
No, just that hand.
Just
I
that.
don't want to know about the other hand.
in the, it is extended midair.
So you was driving one hand on the steering wheel and the other hand in the air.
And he's looking like the Statue of Liberty.
So, let me explain. One hand on the steering wheel, one hand in the air.
Okay.
When I get to the light, foot on the brake, left hand
Okay.
off the steering wheel
Okay.
onto the hand sanitizer.
Okay.
I open the top of it with my thumb,
What-
open the booger hand, and it's not a booger, it's got hair.
You told on yourself. You done told on yourself. That's it. We got to
It
the
was
bottom.
hair, it was hair
You
plus.
Booger on
opened the
his-
booger hand
Hair plus.
Because that's why he held
in
it
the air.
for a long time.
In the air. So you done told on yourself. Okay, we know
Yeah.
comedian 96 digging his nose
Digging
while he's
his
driving.
nose.
So don't be. If you want to give some dap, do a fist bump.
All right, let's talk about. I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, you mentioned getting our breakfast earlier. You had an episode with that this morning also, didn't you?
Man, yeah. So I came. I don't know. You came. This dude didn't give me my food. Okay, so he's supposed to deliver my meal preps, right?
I discovered you just don't know how to read these apps either, bro. Because
They have
You-
to.
you
it's-
get a
it's-
description.
It's a lot of words.
but you get a description of who delivering your food, right?
Yes,
Okay.
but it was in black and white.
And
You can't see it in black and white.
No, I just need just colors and
so
pictures.
go ahead and share your experience if you want
So
to.
no, I don't want to talk about mine. I want to talk about here's a good one.
Okay.
My sister, she released a childhood photo of me. You already know why.
Which one?
You know that one way you looking at. I know what you're
I was so hurt. Well,
Hey, let's look at it again after the show.
Not that 19-year-old.
I was 19.
Nigga retarded.
So it was hot. It was a family reunion, right? So it was hot. And then, I got to receive that line. So
Receding.
it's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
recede
yeah.
is.
It's over there.
Yeah.
So
Am I?
in this picture, they caught me laughing, right? But I kind of look like I was out the little short, but yeah, I was like, first of all, it don't even look like me.
You look like you was on the end of the spectrum.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
like,
on. You said don't look like you?
no, so I'm like, did somebody Photoshop this back in the day? Because it's a back in the day picture. It's really old. I even asked my sister, I said, who is that? She say, that's you. I said, ooh, don't you ever.
Hey, after the show, we gotta look at it
Now,
again.
Freddie G, you've seen this photo. Do you
Yeah.
really look like him?
No, it
Let me
didn't.
see if I can pull it up. But man, okay. A photo of you in a bad position. How mad would you be? I mean, I love my sister. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
she knows not to release that picture.
The good thing is you said it doesn't look like you, so hopefully folks want to,
won't think
affiliate
it's you.
with you. Yeah.
Right.
They can tell me by my receding hairline.
Everybody.
They gonna know it's me. They gonna see that here. Oh yeah, that's her.
You had a receding hairline at 19.
I did. He was. You remember in high
You was
school?
19 years
You
old.
remember in high school we used to take that when I had that flat top with that with that blue turtleneck. Boy, I was like, God,
Look,
that's
y'all remember the Gumby flat top? He had a Gumby without going to the barber shop. It just automatically grew in. It grew in and
like
went.
that.
yeah. It just one parts of my hair just wouldn't grow. I don't know why. I'm like, how you born with it?
That photo I said earlier really came to life, did, huh?
Which one?
When you mentioned how we brothers Zaloon, we was gonna be with brothers Zaloon.
Oh, okay. So listeners, here's the thing.
Shalom.
Brother Shalom. So Freddie G had a comment. So I went to the barbershop. Oh yeah, that happened 3 weeks ago too. So I'm gonna go and tell the listeners this. I went to the barbershop. I went to the barbershop 3 weeks ago, And my barber, she's gone. She's out of the country. She's on vacation, right? So I decided, I'm gonna use her neighbor. She sees the way she cuts my hair. And her neighbor, she gave me, my hairline already receding. She gave me an extra recede. So
edged it up.
Yeah. So it was like how the water washer show and it goes back. It stayed back. So I got so mad. I said, just cut it all off. I was hot.
Yeah.
And again, I tipped her again. I'm done. I did it again.
Now tell the people, because you said there's nothing wrong with a female barber, but I want you to tell the people the race of your barber.
And the type of shop.
And the type of shop you went to.
Okay. Before I say that, the lady I've been going through her for years, many, many years. Now her neighbor, here's the funny part. The neighbor, I was going to the neighbor first. The neighbor actually gives me good beard edge up. She edges my beards perfectly. The lady I go to, she does my hair perfectly. I like the way she cuts my hair. So I figured, well, she can cut my beard, she can cut my hair. And because my lady was gone, she's out of town. But to answer your question, I've been with my lady for about 8-9 years. But the lady the substitute.
Tell me the race of both ladies.
Asian. The Asian persuasion. But like I said, she did the one that's on vacation. She's been cutting it for about 8 years.
Now there's nothing wrong with female.
No,
barbers.
not at all.
Nothing wrong with Asian barbers. But you're the very first black man I've ever heard.
Okay.
An Asian woman cutting his hair.
When it's $10, I let anybody in my hair for $10. I ain't got that much anyway.
You let anybody in your what?
Wait
Wait a minute, because it sounded like it said I let anybody in my ass for $10.
I said I let anybody in my hair for $10.
My bad, man. It sounded like you said I let anybody in my ass for $10. I was gonna say, who you been partying with, Diddy?
I knew he was gonna give me back. You said he was gonna give me back on air. You did. Hey, Slash said he gonna get you back on air.
You already knew that.
He knew he was coming. I knew, boy, you waited. I found it for you, brother. I found the picture for you. Here you go. I'm gonna let everybody look at it.
So wait, he passes this. I can't do it. For our listeners, we sorry for that, but he passes this picture. Okay, I'm gonna describe what I see.
Don't. Go ahead.
I see somebody that look like they got a snack or two with a cowboy hat on, and they dark skinned and boy.
Oh, you might not him.
Okay, and I see somebody holding a beer. Look like a can of beer, but I see somebody. But Comedian 96, man, I swear, man, you look like you was on the show Yellow.
Yeah, for real.
I told you.
Hey, by chance, you remember what y'all were laughing at? What you were
I
laughing
would
at?
never search. You find that picture, it's like finding a unicorn.
What?
The only person got that is me and my sister. Ain't nobody gonna get that picture. Man, that one hurt my heart.
Because I want to see it before we go.
Hey man, he looked like he came out and gave a donation to the African and you one of the parents of the kids. In
What? I
Ethiopia.
look like one of the parents?
Yeah, in Ethiopia to the kids.
Yeah, that was a terrible
That's
picture.
what-
I'm
Hey.
like, who? I don't even remember taking that picture.
Wow.
So you don't remember what y'all were laughing at, huh?
No. I'm not about to.
Or were you even laughing? Or was that just a double facial expression?
Man, I don't know. I probably was. It was hot. I remember it was hot. That
Hey, don't get rid of that though, because you definitely keep that around
you need
for
to
after
keep
the
that.
show.
So I'm trying to figure out why your arm was folded up the way it was on there. Though.
on there. Oh, it
Why it
was.
was folded
I don't
like
know
that.
why.
Yeah, it just didn't look too hot the way your arm was folded. I thought you had the little chicken arm. the way you had your arm folded.
Yeah.
He did look a little retarded.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is retarded okay to say these days?
I don't think it
I don't
is.
think it is. So we can't say.
So what
We
if,
have-
what
we
if
have
you
to
go
say-
to the doctor?
mentally challenged.
What if they you take your child to the doctor and they find out that he's mentally retarded? Would they say, I'm sorry, ma'am or sir, your child he's
Mentally challenged.
I think
Oh,
they're
the
going to
IQ
use
is
the medical term for it rather than the street
Yeah.
name of it. It's going to be a medical term.
So you don't think mental
schizophrenia,
retardation? That's not a medical term?
illness.
No, I think they use like that IQ chart, and they'll say your son or daughter's IQ is here, and instead of saying retarded or mentally challenged, they'll just use the IQ chart and say, and make the parents figure out, yeah, your son or daughter out of there, you're gonna have
They
to
want
get
one of the parents to say the word right, retarded.
yeah,
In other words, Doc, you saying my child is retarded?
Yeah, let them. In other words, yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Bryant, your child is comedian 96.
And I mean, the way you explained it is if you've been through that
he
situation before.
He do.
Really, Slash. See, that's gonna be coming from Freddie G, man.
Hey, boy, I'm telling you.
All right.
I thought it was something you experienced.
So, you were 19 on this picture.
I think I was
and
19.
You're how old right now?
I'm 51.
It looked like your hairline looked like you 51.
I told you. That's what I said. I said that like made me look old. That I look 19. I look 51 on that picture.
And I can see what Slash was talking about.
The
You
Ethiopian
look like you be a parent.
I'm telling you.
Your child just run a marathon.
Anyway, all right. So later on,
you run marathon.
you see the picture after that, right? It was a truck. It was a truck just parked. I was at the store. I'll go to the store. This is on Friday too, so I was nervous. I was a little nervous about this. It was a truck just parked at the store, but not in a parking lot. It was just, you see the picture. You can see the picture of the truck. It's like, I guess listeners, imagine being in a shopping center, and then it's all the yellow lines where the parking spaces are, but the truck is not in the parking space. It's parked on the outside, crooked from the parking space, away, just in the middle, just the middle parking lot. And it's turned crooked, and I just see a yellow sheet over the top, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm, this is it's a convenience store, and then also a laundromat. So I drop my clothes off every Friday morning at the laundromat. I stayed there for a long time, man. I'm thinking this man, I'm saying maybe he's alive, or maybe he's, he's okay. Maybe he's drunk, whatever. Waited there, came back an hour, the truck's still there. So at this point now, I'm curious, because I'm like, that sheet hasn't moved, ain't nobody moving in the truck, but you could clearly see in there, even though the tent, but it wasn't that deep tent, you could still see. So my nose bud, I go up there, I go back and I asked the lady that was doing the clothes. She said, I don't know, I called my boss and all this, and finally, another hour goes by and the truck is gone. So I didn't see no tape out there, so I finally asked her. She said, yeah, he was drunk. So I thought I was finna see a dead body. I was really, really worried about that. Y'all ever walked outside and ended up being on the yellow tape scene? That used to happen to us a lot. You just didn't even hear anything. Walk outside and bam.
But I've seen before the tape was put out. I've seen that type of.
Oh, I think we all
I've seen before
the tape. Mm-hmm. I think we all seen before the tape. Yeah.
Yeah, because by the time the tape down, that mean the news and all them other people on their way.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no answers for none of this
Right,
stuff.
not trying to be a witness or be
at
on
all.
TV going viral saying some crazy shit.
Yeah, and then now you another one. So going viral. Back in 19, I had a fire. I don't know if you guys remember. I think Freddie G remember. You guys remember.
I remember.
You remember I had a fire. Now, mind you, 10 units got burned down. Everybody out there trying to figure out what we gonna do. This girl, I ain't gonna lie. She was fine as I don't know what. I don't know what made her decide to wait till the news people to come, and she just started twerking. She was fine, but I was mad. I really was mad because who twerks at a
What
disaster?
What made you mad?
Who twerks at a disaster?
Yeah, but that's her ass, that's her body, that's her decision. Tell me what made you mad
Ain't had no one
about that.
Right.
Yeah, what
My
made
ones ain't got burnt up. so no, the situation. It's a time and place for everything. Who twerks at a disaster? That's like a hurricane. That's like a tornado just passed through, and you come outside and start twerking.
reason why I ask that is because when I see certain things on the news, I don't get mad. I get embarrassed.
There you go. That's the better. That's the best.
I get ashamed sometimes when I see certain stuff with my people.
Yeah, that is the best analogy to use. I shouldn't say mad. I should say embarrassed, but it makes you mad. It makes you more embarrassed, but it makes you mad because of the situation. It's the time and place and everything.
I agree.
You would think, you know, in like she was 16, 17. She had to be about 25, 26. You know, we sometimes can do some most embarrassing things, man. So, well, that was my week.
That was all 1 week. Or
All this, well, except for the fire, but everything else, all this stuff and more has happened. This is one of them weeks. It's been an interesting week, man, and a really interesting year, to be honest. So,
It all started with a boogie, you know.
All started was hair in my
You admitted the booger hand.
It was.
You admitted it. The booger hand.
We call it the booger hand, but it's not the booger hand.
You called it the booger.
At that time.
You called it the booger hand first.
Well, I was just trying to give the hand an identity of what it does.
You could have said the
Pick
hand
boogers.
that plucked the hair out.
I don't eat boogers.
I said,
Which
which
two fingers did you use? Because you ain't described it to the audience. Which two fingers did you use?
the index finger
And your thumb.
It depends on how far I have to go up in my nose. If I have to just go in the first canal,
So how you can't use look if you're using two fingers, four of the fingers on the side of each other, how you gonna cross it? How you
Where
gonna
they
get them two? Where them two
Where they
fingers
go?
going? So you gotta include your thumb
the
with any
thumb is
other
a pull.
finger.
The thumb is only the puller. It is the one that provides the
pull.
force.
Oh, to pull what?
The booger.
Any hazardous material that is in your nose.
Hazardous material.
How many canals do you have though? Because you said the first canal.
A root canal, a tooth canal.
Your nose. How many canals do your nose have?
Oh,
Because you say you
it's
have to go through the first canal.
It's a tunnel canal, and then it's a rotating canal. I'm just trying to sound scientific. It sounds good, but I don't think it's true. But you know how your nose, you know how your nose when it's got circles inside, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
No. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Last question before I go. This is the last question. I want y'all to think about this. While chopping, okay, before you start chopping onions, because you know onions make you cry. Have you ever cried and then go chop some onions?
You know what, bro? What kind of crazy ass shit? What's the name of this show again?
I don't know, random bullshit.
Random bullshit.
I'm
That's
just saying that, but
what
look,
that was.
I'm stopped. I just had to ask that. It just ran across
Have
my.
you done
I just
that?
said no. I was thinking about it. I said first of all, I don't like crying. Well, no, that's a lie. Well, I don't like crying from onions, and I don't like chopping onions. I don't like chopping nothing really. No,
What's most important is what you like crying from, bro.
like happy movies, like happy endings. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a little sensitive when it comes to movies that have happy endings.
Sounds sensitive to me.
It's okay.
I like happy endings.
Listen,
I get
there's
emotional
nothing.
too.
There's
thank
nothing
you.
wrong with being
With the Lion
sensitive.
King, when the Lion King hit Lousy
not
Dad,
Lion
man,
King.
you would, huh?
Not Lion King, but I mean,
Name a movie that made you cry.
A lot.
Lion King.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive.
Okay, I don't care how gangster you are. I don't care how gangster, fellas. I'm gonna put you on test. I don't care how gangster you are. You cannot watch I Am Sam and not cry.
I've never seen that movie.
Me either.
Watch it And if you
Never
don't
seen it.
cry, you can hit me in the eye.
For free.
Nah,
freebie.
You got to pay me, man. But anyway, with that being said, man, I had an interesting week. I hope you guys do too. Peace. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on X at 52 Scott Podcast. Also, IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday.